Hey traders, welcome back to the FX YouTube channel. How's everyone's trading so far today? For me, it hasn't been so great. I've been on my C game and finding myself forcing a few trades. It's been 3 break-evens so far today for me. Anyways, looking at the markets, still haven't seen much movement in the markets yet. Price is still stuck in a range. There was a long opportunity at Frankfurt Open, but that's it. That's about it so far. And without further ado, let's get to the analysis. So looking at EU, as I said, we've been ranging all day. We're trapped between this current range, this being a high, and this being the low of the range. Although I was expecting price to sweep the highs and come into supply, it never made it there. Instead, it mitigated the 15-minute supply right here, and it's been ranging ever since. As of now, the order flow is still bullish, and hoping we get some sort of a change of character, showing us that the price wants to come down. Now, if we go on the 15-minute time frame, so what do we see here? You can see down here, so this is at Frankfurt Open. So price mitigated demand and just shot up back into this 15-minute supply. Had a really nice reaction off the supply, but unfortunately it failed to break this range. Price came back into supply, and as of now, just waiting to see what price action wants to do next. Again, my bias right now is based on higher time frame analysis. So I'm mainly looking just for shorts. And the reason why I say that is I'm looking to take trades the distance. I don't want to get into a trade and take it up 10, 20 pips. I'd prefer just to get into the right trade and let it run. So let's go over some possible short scenarios first. So one of the scenarios I can see right now, as you can see, we've been in this range, just kind of stuck between this demand and supply zone. So one scenario I could see is a potential sweep of these internal highs, using that as liquidity coming up into a refined supply zone up here. Get a lower time frame change of character, and then after that reaction back into the flip zone, and then taking the price down. So that's the first scenario I'm looking at. And I am still keeping my eye out for liquidity sweeps of this high. So we failed to get into the supply. So one of the next scenario I can see is price continue to range, eventually coming up to supply and then breaking it, tapping into this upper 4-hour supply zone, showing us some sort of a change of character, retest, and then after that push down. So that's a second scenario I'm looking at, and to be honest, if I could take a guess right now, if EU does get into this upper supply zone, it could potentially be a strong liquidating move that shoots right up into the supply, with a V-shaped recovery. Very little chance to get in unless you look for a potential flip zone and just take the entry there. And then after that, coming right back down. So that's the second scenario I'm looking at. The only other scenario that I'm looking at for now is potential long scenarios. So you can see the order flow has been really bullish. So potentially this move could continue up to the upside, at least for today. The only problem with the longs is I'm worried that we may have already missed a move because as you can see in Frankfurt, we had the reaction off demand, pushed up, pulled back into supply, mitigated the supply, pushed up again. We're testing demand again. There could be some potential for some longs here that could take it up into New York Open and just continue to move to the upside. So for me, I'll continue to focus on the higher time frame buy plays. Hopefully we get a short setup, assuming the price wants to eventually come down. But rather than predicting, let's give it a little more time and see what price action wants to give to us into New York. And then just react off that. I probably won't be looking too much for long plays, but if I do see the reactions that I'm expecting off those supply zones, then I will probably aggressively enter shorts. And just a reminder, we do have consumer confidence for the US 2 hours after New York Open. I believe there was something else that I saw on my FX book. Yeah, there was goods trade balance, and that's 2.5 hours after New York Open. So potentially we could see some volatility in the market. I'm not sure on the expectation of either of those news events, but to be completely honest, it doesn't really matter so much. I just see news events as a catalyst for the price to move in one way or the other. It doesn't always have to match what the outcome of the news event is. But anyways, that's it for me. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a comment below. And if you found value in this video, please like the video and leave a comment. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for London analysis. And good luck trading the rest of the day. Peace.